This is video number 10, or recording number 10 of this Journaling by Fives, the first one through that came from Shannon Green. And this is the cover. When I started, I did an extra page in case I had a total disaster. And then this one came out nice and turned into a good cover. And it was just things that I found around while I was working on it. Now, let's see. Oh, I just put this in. So it's pretty well finished. I guess this is a pocket here. That needs to be glued down there. I like this big puffy clock. Let me get this centered now because we're going to be on a two-sided, a two-page, not really spread, but both sides show. Oops. Oh, this is nice. Okay. All right. Some of the people, Shannon Green, Cat Hand. Oh, there's more. So many people. I'm just going to make a card with everybody's name on it. The process. 5 sessions, 15 minutes each. In each session, you get two prompts, which are different materials. And in total, there are 20 pages, and each time you do all 20 pages on a timer of 15 minutes. The first one, paint and ink, that gives you your background. The second layer is collage and recycle materials, and this is texture, not pictures. Next, patterns, stencils, and stamps. And most people had trouble because it takes pretty much 15 minutes for stencils or stamps. So people ran into different decisions to make there. And number 4, words, text, and images from magazines. Most people do, but I probably should use some of my own old artwork or something. And at last, a focus of everything, pen and pencil, working into detail. And then after you've done each of these for 15 minutes, then when you've done the whole series, then you can go back, do them all again for 15 minutes, do some for 15 minutes, or give yourself longer on each. But keep working on it until it looks good. So let's get started. Here's a little hummingbird who drinks from different flowers. And I had no plan when I did any of these, and I didn't have pictures picked out in advance that might color some of my choices I was making. I just jumped right in with both feet, literally. And down the rabbit hole into the world of art journals, junk journals, smash books, and so on. This page finally came out. Page 2. This one always reminded me of Gustav Klimt in here, and then I found one that was just the right size and got to fiddle with that, which was just the impression of what was going on over on this other page here. These can do something. Well, could have a hashtag of the day in there as well, just for fun. Okay. And oh, cats. I have a large cat and a small cat, or a small medium cat. There goes my small cat. And there's a difference between large cats and big cats, and I'm working on that. This is a cat toy that belonged to them. It flutters, gets caught on their nails, and has a string like a worm, and it's like a bird or a butterfly or whatever they want it to be. Yeah, they had their use out of that. Okay. This one is really disjointed looking. So, but maybe when I get some big cats in here, it'll solve it. I jumped right in with both feet I did It's My Nature as an Aries Pisces cusp, or Pisces on the cusp of Aries. As of February, let's see, I put that in February. As of February 12th, I was still putting in detail, words, and image. 21st of March, finessing. This is some praying markers I got at Rite Aid. They're really nice. They're nice colors. They're water-based. They don't bleed through, and they spread nicely when you add water. So I had some Alice in Wonderland stencils that I used. So I had this Alice in Wonderland kind of moving throughout. Number 6 here. Here's a journaling card in a tuck page. Just no focus or anything, but something will come. Harley. This was the centerpiece for this for a long time, and everything grew around it. This was 43 minutes and 25 seconds was the amount of time I put in on my first free time work through. And I've been picking this up and working on a little of this and a little of that. This page has grown more, I think, since the last time we flipped through. Forgot this is a feather that just appeared. This feather and feathers and leaves, and that what I was referring to was this stamp here. Feathers and leaves, which this whole group was having. So here's a leaf feather. Yeah, I think I guess I did go through everything here. Like this sweet little elephant mouth with his mommy feeding him. Okay. The key to fabric widths is 9. 27, 36, 45, 54. Okay, February 16th, working with the gel pen through here. Everybody loves this one. Dandelions from my yard. This is nice. It's turned into a 2-pager here. The clock is also part of Alice in Wonderland and going into a whole new thing. Okay. And this one still isn't done. I thought maybe Shannon Green could be the Queen of Pentacles. I wanted to put her in with the clock. This has liquid glass on it, so it still is sticky. It will be for some time because this is Mod Podged, so the two of them get together. This is nice, and it's good to have a flip out like this while you're in the middle of doing the thing too, because you can flip it out and take a look and go, what am I supposed to be doing again? Yeah. Trust in the process. It's ugly till it's done. Keep working on it until it looks good. Okay. I think that was Shannon Green quote. I'm looking for the video that she said that on. This lady emerged just while I was flipping through fairly early on, working with the pencils the first time through. And it started the doily segment, then it peeled off, and this had different things happen to it, and finally this came out. It's nice. It's sort of an angels and demons thing. 15. And finally finished this facing page off. This all works together. Tea with my mom. Sweet 16 with my dad. Yeah. Oh, sweet 16 with dad. Yeah. Tea for two with my mom. My mom. Yeah, relax. Things are not always what they seem. It's not that bad. Uranus is probably filled with giant diamonds. Be beautiful. And here are some lottery numbers. I didn't get those today, but I did get a lottery ticket. Time for a tea party. Oh, there's a good little thing to put in. Trying to make some kind of a focus out of this, but that works. And this is the number 5. I mentioned early on in the flip-throughs that this 5 was emerging, and it reminded me of, I saw the number 5 in gold, which is this painting here. And I was confused as to who it was by. It's by Charles Demuth, and it's actually a portrait of William Carlos Williams, who's an American poet. And he has a poem called The Great Figure, which evokes the sights and sounds of a fire engine speeding down the street. The intersecting lines, repeated 5, round forms of the numbers, light, street lamp, and vibrant urban energy. Demuth derived the title from the poem, which reads, "Among the rain and lights I saw the figure 5 in gold on a red fire truck moving, tense, unheeded to gong, clang, siren howls, and wheels rumbling through the dark city." So whoop, whoop. Lean on the back of the chair. And then, after I found this, I found my scavenger hunt journal, and it said find the number 5. And I had notations on that. Here in that book. So I'm putting a picture of this in that book, and I'm putting that book in here. I just thought it all came together nicely. Then here, thank you, Shannon Green. This is extraordinary inspiration. And she's also just lovely to listen to. The end, she says. I thought of some other things to put in. I've been watching, come on, you know her name. Like Burchill. Nancy Burchill. Like Churchill, but Burchill. Is doing an alternative to this with some different orders, and I'm working on that too. And I'm going through other people's ones, but currently I'm actually working on that alternative one, which started. And I'm also working on some of Mike Deacon's things too. So, okay, that's it. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Subscribing just means in your little scrolling thing inside YouTube, you'll see when, my new things are listed, or they'll be suggested to you. If you subscribe and hit the little bell, that means every time I post a video, it's going to come and send you an email or some kind of a text message or something like that, which is not necessary. What else? Yeah, and a like. And those things help. And I'm continuing to work on these. Thank you for looking at this. Ooh, I'm under 15 minutes. Yay.